Hello everybody, I hope this video finds you well. I have changed the comments in the description box. You may want to check that out if you are so inclined. I am going to do the energy for the remainder of April. This is going to be a collective read. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make it timeless. I've been feeling the need for the ancestors. The ancestors want to speak. So I grabbed my Spirit of the Wheel deck. I have some other ones too, but this one is the one I grabbed. If I start to feel something else, I'll do another video. But the ancestors are wanting to speak. They have a message. And the first one is personal space, openness, and faith. So with the remainder of this month and going into next month, actually, you're going to see your faith being tested and expanded. I see that for some of you, your personal space, I have been getting the heart chakra area very, very strongly within the last couple of days. It's been opening up. Everybody's receiving downloads. So you may find that you may feel a little bit constricted, and maybe that, you know, all this additional information has got you feeling tight. Well, the openness, you're going to open up, because Jupiter is an expansive energy. So you're going to find that your personal space is expanded along with your faith, which is going to call for some boundaries to have to be put into place. But I'm definitely getting the downloads from the ancestors, messages coming forth. So you may start seeing a lot more signs. You know, you may even find letters from your ancestors. You may find wisdom from your ancestors. There's going to be a gift from your ancestors. I'm definitely seeing this. I'm definitely picking up a lot of the energy that you will see, that there is something for some of you. It could be news of a birth. The legacy continues is what I was getting, but I'm definitely getting information or news from your ancestors. Now, it doesn't escape me that this is trust. So spirit path of the South. So I'm definitely seeing that, you know, this is going to be trust your inner guidance, trust your intuition, trust your dreams. There's something that's coming to you that is going to be a personal message from your ancestors. You may end up receiving messages from, if you like, you know, it's always by invitation, especially when you go to like mediums or channelers or anything like that. That's with your permission, by virtue of you just being there. But if you were in a grocery store, somebody would have to ask you if you wanted to hear a message from your loved one. But I'm definitely seeing ancestors, a message, legacy, something of that nature is coming down the pike. So let me see if I can get a little bit of clarification, since it is paired with trust. But I do believe it's trust your inner guidance and trust the messages. But there is something coming from your ancestors, some kind of legacy, something to do with the legacy. I've definitely been getting a lot of the legacy and the birthright information for the last, I think, week or so. You'd have to go back and review some of my other content, but legacy and birthright seems to be pretty high up there on the totem for some of the repetitive messages that I'm getting. Definitely that. And ancestors. I've been hearing ancestors all day. Usually though, when I think of ancestors, to be honest with you, it's a death. and it's also a birth. So it depends on which way I'm receiving it. But it's coupled with the way I've been getting it is legacy and birthright. Some of you may be coming into an inheritance. Some of you may be having karma reciprocated back. You know, being a kind and caring person, you may end up having opportunities thrown your way. Definitely picking up trust. So it's going to call for trust. It's going to call for a blind trust. So we have east. So we have south and east. And with southeast, I tend to think of Arizona, okay? I tend to think of places in that region. It could be even Texas. But we've got new beginnings, thought process, and inspiration. So this definitely could be a creative project. It could be something that is an inspiration from your ancestors, an ode to your ancestors. But I'm definitely getting that. And new beginnings, it is a new, it could, once again, birth. It could be a birth, an ending and a birth. But, you know, new beginnings are followed by an ending. But I'm definitely picking up the birth factor. So some of you may be hearing of a birth. Some of you may even be pregnant. But I'm not really getting the pregnancy thing. I'm just hearing of a birth. Legacy and birthright and inheritance, but it could be an inspiration, a thought process as an ode to your ancestors. I'm definitely getting that. I can't tell you how strong I'm getting ancestors right now. It kind of won't leave me. So we have north, all right, but we have the north, my guidance, my North Star. Okay, so we have spiritual connection. God, I'm telling you, I'm picking up ancestors. I won't be surprised if I start picking up messages. Spiritual connection, completion, and wisdom. All right, so I'm definitely getting the connection, the spiritual connection with the ancestors. And with the ancestors would come wisdom, because you are going to you are going to learn from, you won't lose if you learn from their trials and their journey. Then it is going to provide you with the wisdom that you need to generate and cycle through what's going into your life, especially if there's generational cycles or generational experiences that you may either break, enhance, or build and continue a legacy or expand upon a legacy. And you got to remember, we've got that Jupiter energy coming in, or we've got that Jupiter energy, which causes for expansion. So I'm definitely getting the ancestors. I'm definitely getting the legacy and the birthright, the birth, inheritance. I'm getting a lot of that information. I'll probably do a read in a little bit to see if I get any more on that. Yeah, I'm just getting the truth aspect of it. So maybe some of you are going to find out the truth, something to do with your ancestors or your DNA, your heritage. You know, maybe some of you did that blood work and are going to discover, you know, that you might have brothers or sisters out there that you don't even know about. But all kidding aside, you might find out that you have cousins, and you know, just I'm just seeing an expansion. I'm seeing the ancestries, I'm seeing the DNA, I'm seeing the birthright, I'm seeing the legacy, and it won't leave me. So we'll see. I might expand upon that later. It could end up being spiritual connections. I don't do lives. Maybe one day I will try it on here, but if I get something significant, and I'll throw it out there. So you might want to check the community section every now and then to see if I have a message from your loved one, or if it could be your loved one. You know, you might want to drop in the comment section if you're feeling a connection to this video, and you feel that maybe one of your ancestors has been reaching out to you and you want confirmation. Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm definitely getting inheritance. But it could be inherited, personality, but I'm just getting the word inheritance. I don't see money. Not saying there isn't money. It could be something that, a memento, but I'm just seeing the word inheritance. Legacy, So I'm going to go ahead and step off of this because I don't have an actual person in front of me. It's just a whole bunch of collective energy. And it could be for this time period, expanding into May, something to do with, DNA and legacy and expanded. So it could be something to do with those 23andMe, Ancestry.com. We might hear some news or information with them. It wouldn't surprise me if there's some news or revelation, hacks or, new services that they provide, or somebody finds out that they have family members they didn't know about, or births, coming your way. Getting all kinds of mixed signals here, and I don't have a person in front of me, so it's kind of hard to decipher. All right, 1111. Catch you later.